In this video, we're going to go over how to do a store transfer through the cloud version of ThunderPOS Enterprise, how to initiate it in the back office, what it does, what options are available to you. We briefly touched upon this in our overview of Enterprise, but this video is going to go into a little bit more detail. So first, in order to get to store transfers, you will want to log in to your Enterprise setup and go to the items screen. And I'm just going to take one here. So we've got this post change item. We're just going to use this as a sample. So we're going to just take a look at the stock levels. So we've got 7 in stock here in Charlotte and no new in stock, no used in stock at other stores. So we're just going to use this as our item to transfer. You can obviously transfer many items at once, but simply for the sake of demonstration, we're going to do a very simplistic one. So then you go to Store Transfers, and you say that you are going to create a new one. And source is the store that you are taking stock from. Destination is the store that you're going to take stock to. So we're going to take some of this stock from Charlotte, and we're going to transfer it over to Wilmington. So if we create that, now we had a used one, so we are going to go ahead and scan that item, and we'll say we're going to transfer 2 of our 7 copies. Now, you can also search for items to transfer over. That's only going to let you transfer items that are positive in stock. It will not let you transfer items that you don't have in stock. And then you can add as many items as you want. You can delete items if you need to, but nothing will actually be enacted. No stock quantities will change until you hit fill transfer. Then at the point where you hit fill transfer, you won't be able to edit it anymore, and the stock will be taken from the source store, but it won't yet be added to the destination store. When they get it at the destination store and they verify that all of the quantities are correct, then you can just hit receive transfer. At that point, you can no longer undo it. Up until this point, you could undo the fill and edit it if there was an incorrect amount placed in. But now that is no longer an option. So this transfer is done. If we wanted to undo it, we would just need to transfer back in the other direction. But if we go and look at this item here, and check the stock levels across the chain now, we'll see that we have in fact transferred 5 from Charlotte, and we still have 5 in Charlotte, and we've transferred 2 over to Wilmington, so we now have 2 there. So that's really all there is to it. You can do a great many items at once this way, but this is much more straightforward than the old solution was within the non-cloud version of Enterprise. You should be able to pretty rapidly do this process. If you don't want to actually have them verify the quantities at each store because you're personally moving the quantities yourself, you can just hit the button without needing to do any sort of receiving or anything. It also that means that there is no chance of a copy just being lost in the ether. Once the transfer is finalized, all of the quantities that were removed from one store will be added to another. So you won't have a situation where you've some people do this through vendor returns and purchase orders. You won't have a case where your vendor returns don't match up, where you've sent out more or less quantity than you bring in. That should cover it. It's fairly straightforward, simple, and should be pretty easy. But if you have any questions, just contact support and we'll be happy to help out.